Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. We are back tonight. Tonight we got the Hornets taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets with 14 wins, 33 losses. The Hornets have 12 wins and 31 losses. So both these teams are pretty darn even, if you ask me. Now, in a few minutes, we'll take a look at the matchup predictor, and I'll go ahead and tell you the matchup predictor doesn't think they're even because they're giving this to a with a pretty good margin to the Brooklyn Nets. But as I always do, Coach Gary's making his prediction. I'm predicting that the Hornets will win this game tonight, even without, because I don't really think Lamelo Ball is going to play. Lamelo Ball twisted his ankle in the first quarter against the Lakers 2 days ago, and usually when that happens, they set Lamelo out, and he may be out for about 3 to 5 games. Let's see. Do they say no? They don't say it right here, but I'm pretty sure that LaMelo is not going to be playing. So I'm looking at Miles Bridges having to do a lot of the heavy lifting, and somebody else standing up too is going to have to help these Hornets to win this game tonight. But I am still giving this one to the Hornets. Yep, still giving this one to the Hornets. What do you guys think? It doesn't matter what you think. I still say that the Hornets are going to win this game. All right, let's take a look here at some of the. Let's look at some of the leaders or the leaderboard. Here we go. Check out this leaderboard and what matchup predictor says before this game gets started. Let's make sure I can hear myself. There we go. There we go. There we go. What's going on, Daniel Berry? What's going on, Garrett? I'm still bummed out about yeah, man. I am too, but like I, here's the thing. I knew they were going to struggle, but I was hoping that they would evolve and get a little bit better. But some things going on we don't know about. For example, like why Withers isn't playing. Withers ain't the greatest player, but he's got experience. Like you guys said yesterday, fifth year senior, not getting any playing time. And then when he goes out there, scores you five quick baskets, and then you don't see him again. Kind of, it adds. I don't want to say fuel to the fire, but it just makes us question what's going on there. Yeah, I mean, he ain't the greatest player, but he still got me. I'm still a little tight with him for taking that shot last year at the end, our last game. But still, he's an experienced player. He's got it. He's got to be out there playing. All right, and the reason and the way the Hornets, I mean the Tar Heels are playing right now, it's sad. It's sad, and Saturday it's gonna be embarrassing. Like I said, I may stream it. It may get to the point where it's hard to watch. I'm not gonna cut the stream off, but I might go silent. I might go silent. All right, now before this game gets started, because we got just a little bit of time, let's go to the leaderboard here. All right, number one, thank you everyone for stopping by. Those people are going to stop by and watch this game and chill with me. And if you can't stay, hey, drop a comment and hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do that. And but if you don't want to subscribe to the channel, that's fine. Just hit that like button. That'll help me out. We're going for 10 likes again All right, so Johnson. And speaking of the Tar Heels, I'm not mistaken. This is Cameron Johnson. Yeah, Cameron Johnson finished his college career at Carolina, 6'8", 210, doing very well in the NBA, leading scorer. Who knew? Leading scorer for the Nets at 19.4. The boy can score. He can shoot. Nick Claxton, 7.6 rebounds. I'm pretty sure his name is Nick. And then you got Ben Simmons. Then Ben Simmons, believe it or not, the big Ben Simmons, who what is he, 6'10" or 6'9"? 6'10", 240, leading that team in assists. Now you don't really you wouldn't really think of that because he's only scoring 6.3 points. He leads the team in assists, but he's part of the leaderboard. All right, so you know what the Hornets leaderboard is all about. Lamelo Ball, 28.2 points. I don't think he's playing tonight. I haven't really seen the injury for the Hornets, but I'm pretty sure he's not. If he does, I'll be surprised. Miles Bridges, 7.3 rebounds, and then LaMelo with the assist also. It says no injuries down here, but I'll be surprised if LaMelo Ball steps on the court tonight. All right, now, the injury list for the Brooklyn Nets is tremendous. Clowney not playing. Thomas. It says Cameron Johnson out. That's what it says. Cameron Johnson out. Bogdanovich, out. And then Maxwell Lewis. Hey, look, doesn't matter to me. We just want the Hornets to get a win. And the last thing before we get started here, matchup predictor, giving this to the Nets pretty darn big there, 63.4%, and the Hornets only 36.6. Let's hope the Hornets stay warm, at least warm, from behind the three-point line like we have the last few games, and then maybe good things will happen. All right. We're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back when this game starts. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you in a minute. Thank you for that one person who's already hit that like button. This is for you. Appreciate you. See you in just a few seconds. All right, we're going to get this game started here very shortly. Like I said earlier, the Hornets have won, is it 12 games? Hornets have won 12 games. We'll take a look and make sure. But, yeah, the Hornets have won 12 games. They're 12-38. The Brooklyn Nets are 14 and 30, 31. What's that, 14 and 32? So it should be a very tight game. It should be. I'm still going for the Hornets. I'm not just going for the Hornets because that's my team, but I'm thinking the Hornets are going to win this one. I don't know. They seem to be settling down a little bit. But, you know, I think they do that every year. One of our main problems is just injuries. Yeah, the first 2 years Lamelo was here, we didn't have as many injuries, and we at least made it to the play-in. Didn't do anything, we made it to the play-in, but at least made it to the play-in. Since that time, the Hornets have been just ravished, if you will, for lack of a better word, with injuries. We cannot stay well. Not the top players can't stay well. You know, and even last year, I'm pretty sure the Hornets just went ahead and threw in the towel. With about, I would say, maybe 20 games left. All right, because LaMelo got hurt again. He was out. You know, they got rid of Terry Rozier. He's with the Heat. Miles Bridges eventually went down. I don't even know what his injury was, but they went ahead and set him out. And just decided to play the second string guys that they had acquired with Trey Mann, who is hurt. And our new rookie Brandon Miller, who is hurt now, out for the rest of the season, had wrist surgery, so he's gone. And but it gave a lot of those young guys some playing time, but still not doing anything positive for the franchise as far as making it to the next level, making it to the playoffs. So we are where we are. There's all the injury report. Like I said, LaMelo not playing. Oh my gosh, Josh Green's not playing. Okay, guys, injury management. Mark Williams not playing. All right. We don't have a big man. The only big man we have is Diabate. So Williams is not playing. So that changes everything, guys. I thought we had everybody playing except LaMelo. But LaMelo's not playing. Josh Green's not playing, who was a starter. And Mark Williams is not playing. That's 3 starters out. So, guys, it never ends. It never ends. The Hornets So, like, who's going to come off the bench and do whatever? Okogie is starting now. That's what happens, guys. And every coach we have is going to go through the same thing. Injuries occur, and you got to start throwing people out there. But, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. All right. The boxing out is not going to occur. The rebound is not going to occur like it should. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Straight to the basket. All right, now since I know what the deal is, I know what to look for, we're going to go ahead and just try to be positive about this game. Hornets missed their first shot. Listen, even big Taj has to start because we're down big men. We don't have any big men. All right, it's 2-0. Nick Smith Jr. in the paint scores. Ties it up. All right, here we go. It's 2-2. Nick Smith Jr. with a score. His first shot was a 3-pointer. Missed that one. All right. Brooklyn gets the ball in. D'Angelo Russell swings it quickly. Another 3-point shot. Off the mark. Rebound. Miles Bridges. Outlet pass up to Okogie. Okogie dribbles down to the baseline. Gets it back out to Nick Smith Jr. Miles Bridges takes the 3. Off. Taj Gibson can't get the rebound. Now Brooklyn up the court quickly. Number 45 strong to the basket. Picks up a foul. And Miss Ref is going to count it. All right, maybe the Hornets will play some defense tonight. I'm not sure. That's the second time I've seen a player put the ball on the floor and go to the basket. .48-inch vertical. That's lift. Nick Smith Jr. for a 3. Can't hit it. Another straight drive to the basket. Come on, Hornets, we're going to play defense? That's D'Angelo Russell to the basket. Nick Smith Jr. with the crossover. Kicks that to Okogie. Okogie goes to the basket. It's blocked. Rebound. Nets. D'Angelo Russell throws the alley-oop. It is tipped in. And so now the Brooklyn Nets scoring at will. Hornets swing the ball around. This is Okogie. Okogie goes strong to the basket. It's blocked again. Another fast break basket. Johnson to the other end. This time, Taj Gibson gets the rebound on the missed layup. Nick Smith throws it to Taj Gibson. Puts it on the floor. Nearly stolen. He gets it back. It's going to be Micic. Gets into the paint. He loses it. Another turnover. Fast break basket. Bounce pass at the other end. And a slam dunk. And the Hornets finally have to call a timeout. Come on. Is every team going to come in here and get a huge lead before the Hornets decide to play? It just looks that way. Man, just like... it just almost makes you want to stop watching your team play basketball. If you're a Hornet fan. I mean, come on. The fans that bought these tickets, I guarantee you were saying, you know what? This should be a good game. First of all, they didn't know Lamelo, Josh Green, and Mark Williams were not going to play. Injury management, I hate that. I hate it. I'm going to say back in the day, it was no such thing as injury management. If you're well, you play basketball. But that's what franchises do now. At least that's what the Hornets do. Like Mark Williams played. Like, come on now. What? This is what I'm asking. Injury management. What are you managing his injuries for when we're losing? What is it? What is that about? You've got 80 some games to play. If you're healthy, you play 80 games. Right? That's what they're paying you for. Evidently not in the pros, or at least for this franchise. And I guarantee you, depending on what player you are, if you say, hey, I'm playing tonight, coach, they're going to put you out there. They're not going to just like, no, you can't play. I forbid you to play. Mark, I forbid you to play. No, no. All these guys are taking time out off. I'm sorry, guys. That's just me. That's just me. You getting paid to play basketball. The fans come to watch you play basketball, and then you don't play because of injury management. Not that you're injured, just injury management. They pick guys to just say, okay, you don't play tonight. When you've only won 12 games. What's the management for? Why are we managing? Are if the Hornets ever start winning, are you going to do that? Like like right now if we had 30 wins, 35 wins, still trying to make sure that we stay in the hunt. Or let's say we had 30 wins, trying to stay in the hunt for the playoffs. Are you taking some of your main guys out and saying, "Hey, don't play. Injury management, don't play." Okay? Or are you putting your best five out there and saying, "We're going to win these games"? And maybe that's why they're doing it. They've already given up on the season. And, just picking the guys that, it kills me. All right, we're back. I still love the game. Micic kicks it. One more pass. Nick Smith Jr. to Miles. Miles throws that one up with the left hand. Hits nothing, but he's fouled on the play. The ball movement wasn't bad. Come on, guys. Josh Green not playing tonight for what? Ain't nothing wrong with Josh Green. He's a hoss out there. He should be playing. Mark Williams, look, you missed basically all of last year, half of last year. You're healthy. Get out there and play, son. You're young. Get out there and play. Not hold them out. This is a game you could win. This is a game. I mean, really, if the Hornets went on if they went on a major run, they might be able to get into the play-in game. And maybe they're just going ahead and holding out, and it's like, okay, we didn't do good the first half of the year, so let's go ahead and wait for another try to get a draft pick. D'Angelo Russell kicks that one. 3-point basket, no good. Nick Smith Jr. with the rebound. He dribbles up the right side. Kicks that back out there. Kogi turns down the three. Gets it to Micic. Micic shoots a long three. Micic is good with the long three. Hornets have cut the lead in half. A little bit more than half. This is D'Angelo Russell being guarded by Kogi. Claxton. He misses, but it is batted out to Russell. Russell gets it to the corner. It's missed. Hornets with the rebound. This is Micic. Micic gets that to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges behind the back. Miles, come on, Miles. Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. You got to be aggressive. You got to be selfish right there. Taj might have been able to catch that, but nah, you put too much pressure on him right there. You get in the lane right there, Miles. You need to shoot the ball. We ain't worried about it. Ben Simmons comes off the bench. Yeah, not starting, comes off the bench. And he is acting as the point guard, bringing the ball down the court. He's got most of the assists. And look, he eats up the Hornets when he comes and plays. Kicks that one. I think this is Wilson who just came into the game also. Miles Bridges, supposed to be guarding. Well, now they switched. The jumper is no good. Rebound, Diabate gets that to Micic. I wonder who's going to spell Micic. Kogi. They're not going to let Kogi shoot threes. I think they've scouted that. Nick Smith Jr. with the spin move. Get that to Micic. Micic. 9 seconds. Micic kicks it to the corner. This is Miles Bridges. Has to shoot that three. Way off. Miss everything. And Micic gets that bad shot that Miles hit. Threw it back up. He couldn't hit it. And it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to Brooklyn. And here comes that Curry boy. Curry taking off everything he had on there. Let's see if he can. Let's see if he can get a little bit of he's got 898 made threes. He could get a rounded number of 900. Ben Simmons goes back to that box again, picks up his dribble, gets that. I think this is Claxton. Claxton gets it to Wilson. Wilson with the spin move. Not there. Hornets playing decent defense right there. They get it back up top. Micic guarding the smaller player, or guarding a larger player. He shoots over him, but another shot clock violation by the Nets. And Micic is down. And he's holding his ribs like he may have gotten hit in the ribs. Let's see if we can find an elbow. Forearm right there in the liver. It looks like it wouldn't hurt, but these guys are big, and he can't even stand up. So that might be a rib, guys. He may have a fractured rib the way he's walking. That to me, that looks like a little bit more than the air getting knocked out of you. He's holding those ribs. He's now just able to stand up. Let's see if he's probably going to go back to the locker room. Yep. Yeah, everybody's going to go check to see if those ribs are cracked. Let's hope not, but this is a thing in Charlotte. This is a thing in Charlotte. I don't know what it is. It's like okay, we got this little thing on me and my athletic director where we have a curse on us. We won't get into that, but you know, anything that's going to happen that's bad will happen to our to our program. And as far as injuries, that's exactly what happens to the Hornets. Like you know, there's going to be some long-term injuries that occur at Charlotte. You know, Grant Williams probably never been hurt seriously in his whole career playing for the Celtics and who else did he play for? But never heard of Grant Williams getting hurt. He was a guy, the enforcer, hurting people. Comes to the Hornets, ACL tear, out for the season. Brandon Miller, young guy. Don't know if he got hurt in college or whatever. And I know the pros is a different thing. It's a different type of animal. But Brandon Miller, now out for the season, hurt his wrist. Lamelo Ball, he gets to the pros, and we find out he's got weak ankles, and then he broke his wrist too. Everybody, something is going to go wrong. Miles Bridges and his problems he had year before last. Like, it is what it is. Mark Williams, big center, came in, helped us a whole lot. Thought we were going to have a decent season last year. He got hurt, stayed out half the season. So that's just how it works here in Charlotte. Noble Knowledge, what's going on? They should be investigated for tanking. This is ridiculous. Oh, hey, I am with you 100%. They should. They should. Like, this is just going on. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Look, Josh Green. Nothing wrong with Josh Green. Come on now. Dude should be playing. Just like the other night. The other night when we played was it the Rockets? That wasn't the Rockets. It was the Trailblazers. We played the Trailblazers. LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges sitting out. Come on, guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is this injury management? They set out that one game. The next game, which was against the Lakers, they're playing. What? I mean, what is that? Come on, guys. Actually, I think we played a game before we played the Lakers. Because I think the Hornets won that one, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mistaken. I don't think we won that many. But yeah, the Hornets should have played. Those guys should have played that. If you're gonna set out a game, I hate to say it, but maybe a game that you're pretty sure you're gonna lose. But definitely play your best players in game that teams that have similar records like you you can beat. Like, we're trying to get wins, right? I thought this is what this league was about. All right, a 3-point basket by the Nets. Miles Bridges still in the game. Simpson, I meant. He's been doing a lot of going back and forth to the G League. But again, because the hey, look, any players out there that are not sure whether you're going to get a draft pick or whatever, you want to get playing time, come to the Hornets, because even if you play in the G League, you'll probably get called up because of injuries. Ben Simmons with the right hand baby hook is good. Again, he averages 6.9 points a game. Miles Bridges shoots another 3. This time he hits it. And the Hornets have broken double figures. It's 12-16. Now that score doesn't look that bad right now. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left in the quarter. Ben Simmons always has a good game against the Hornets. Always. Always. We have no one to stop him, but he always. Like 6.9 points per game, he'll probably have 20 tonight. That's an average of 6.9 points a game. You can't score many points if that's your average. Right? Diabate. Diabate with the I love it though. I love the hustle from Diabate. Get out of here, Ben Simmons. That was close. You got to let that play on, I think. Hey, guys, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Hey, hit that like button if you don't mind. We're trying to get 10 likes tonight. Trying to get 10 plus likes tonight. It's 18-12 now. It's Nets ball. It's going to be Ben Simmons. Goes on the baseline. Bounce passes. It's a turnover. Okogie with the steal. Bounce passes that to Simpson. He can't hit it. Yeah. I don't think that wasn't a terrible pass. Hey, there's Sharp. There's another Tar Heel on the floor. But I would have rather him. Would have rather those guys still attack the basket instead of stopping and hitting and shooting that 3-point shot. All right, 18-12 because the Hornets just need points. They just need points. All right, they get it into Simpson. Curry handling the ball now. He shoots over his ex-teammate. Miss. Rebound. They get it to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons back to number 45, who gets into the paint like he's always been doing. Gets his own rebound and a layup. Hornets bring it down. That was Okogie to hand that to Curry. They get it to Simpson. Simpson finds Jeffries. Jeffries gets it to Diabate. Diabate kicks that to Curry for an open 3, and he hits it. He's going to hit an open 3. And Curry's got one more 3-point basket to make to have 900 3-pointers in his NBA career. Ben Simmons gets it to the corner. They try to go down. Oh, how did that get through? A pass on the baseline goes past 2 Hornets. Ben Simmons gets into the paint. The floater is good. He has already reached basically his average. Like I said, Ben Simmons averages 6.9 points a game. He'll have 20 tonight against the Hornets. Simpson kicks that to Curry. He had an open 3, turned it down. Simpson had a 3. He turned it down. Went to the basket. Missed shot. They get it to Diabate. Diabate has 12 seconds. Diabate goes baseline with the best move I've ever seen him make as a Hornet with the pivot, and he lays it in. 17-22. Ben Simmons way out beyond the three-point line. Gets it to number 45. That's Johnson. He leaves it to Sharp. Sharp, high off the glass. It's good. I think Sharp only stayed with Carolina, what, 1 year? A Kogi with a long three. He can't hit it. Rebound. By the Ops. Awoma with the turnaround jumper. That's good. (26-17). Diabate shoots a little floater, rolls in out, and then back in for him. Diabate with 4 points. Turnover goes to the Hornets. All right, the problem with the Hornets now is they don't have a lot of offensive power with all the guys that are out. Step back three by Curry, no good. Diabate tried to keep it alive. I'll take that, Diabate, because Brooklyn can't start that fast break basket. All right, 6 seconds to shoot. D'Angelo Russell goes to his left. High jumper off the glass. They get their own rebound, and Okogie blocks that. He blocks D'Angelo Russell, and that's going to be your first quarter score. Not great for the Hornets, but not terrible. All right, give me just a second here, guys. Do a little movement of my body up there at the top. All right, here we go. All right, we got a timeout. Let's take a look at the box scores. All right, Brooklyn. Nick Claxton with 2 points. D'Angelo Russell has 4. Keon Johnson leading the Knicks with 7 points. Off the bench, number 5. Hey, I'm not even going to try to say that name. Say his first name. Tucson has 5 points. Tucson E has 5 points. Sharp, Day'Ron Sharp with 2, and Ben Simmons with 6 points. For the Hornets, Miles Bridges has 5 points. Micic has 3, and we're not sure he is going to be back. He went out with a mid-abdomen injury. Looks like he was holding his ribs, and it wasn't just I got a little bit of punch there. He couldn't hardly breathe without pain, so he may be gone. He had 3 points. Nick Smith Jr. with 2. Off the bench has scored, 7, 8, 9 points already. That's Diabate with 4. Curry has a 3-pointer, and KJ Simpson with 2. Also to enter the game, Jeffries and Wong. All right, we're back 26-19. Hornets started off slow. All right, Taj Gibson getting playing time. This is Nick Smith Jr. for three. Rims out on him. Isaiah Wong follows the shot, gets a rebound. Miles Bridges with the crossover. Kicks that out. Jeffries for three. Can't hit it. Sharp for three. Off the mark, but as usual, they get another shot. Hornets miss the rebound. This time they get it off the missed shot. Hornets need points. This is Miles Bridges. Gets it to Nick. Nick swings it over to Wong. Isaiah Wong goes off the right side. Floats it. Can't hit it. Taj Gibson can't rebound it. Up the sideline. Go the Nets, and a easy layup at the other end. 28-19. Hornets have missed a couple of chances there. Empty possessions. This is Taj Gibson being guarded by Day'Ron Sharpe. Still dribbling. Finally finds Isaiah Wong. Wong gets it to Nick Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. has 5 seconds to shoot. Ball knocked out of his hands. Wong's got to shoot it. Good if it goes. It is short. Rebound, Brooklyn. D'Angelo Russell being guarded by Miles Bridges. Day'Ron Sharpe being guarded by Taj Gibson. Day'Ron wants to score. He shoots it. Taj blocks it, gets the rebound. Hornets have got to put some points on the board. Nick Smith Jr. shoots another three. Can't hit it. Nobody under the paint or in the paint to rebound. I don't know if the Knicks are in man-to-man or what. Well, they're not in. In zone. They're not in zone. So every time the Hornets shoot the ball, it's like nobody under the basket with a white shirt on to get a rebound. Missed shot. Miles Bridges with the rebound. Gets to the corner to Isaiah Wong. Isaiah Wong kicks it. Nick Smith Jr. with an open three straight on. Missed everything that time. So I don't know if you continue to shoot or if you stop shooting threes at this point, because nobody's hitting them for the Hornets, and they've had some open looks. And the Knicks back to the other end, score a 3-point basket and a foul. I think it's going to be called on Gibson. It's now 31-19. Hornets have dug themselves a hole once again. Whew. This shows you the Hornets. We're not a consistent 3-point shooting team. Oh, Micic is back. He's still holding that side, but he's back. I guarantee you, I can name 3 players who would have never come back from that. Lamelo Ball, he would be in the locker room now. Williams, maybe even Miles Bridges. I'm sorry. Those guys got hit like that, they wouldn't have come back. Day'Ron Sharpe steps up, hits another, and the lead is extended 32-19. Hornets can't score. 9 minutes left in the second, and the Hornets haven't broke 30 yet. Miles Bridges is a one-on-one. Come on, bro. Miles with the hook shot. That's good. His offense looks sort of like our Tar Heels. Just give the ball to one guy and stand and watch. No cutting to the basket. No setting a screen to get somebody else open. Russell gets that back to Ben Simmons. He can't hit it, but Day'Ron Sharpe with the rebound. This time, Miles Bridges gets the rebound. Doing a lot of dribbling. Somebody's got to be open. He finds Wong in the corner. Wong back to Nick Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. is stripped. That ball's going to stay with the Hornets. Diabate comes back in. Hornets got to take advantage of this. A few key players missing from the Knicks team, but key players missing from the Hornets too. Like I said, these are the teams that, hey, no, you're playing, bro. Mark Williams, you're playing. Green, you are playing. Micic, no look pass to Diabate. He is fouled. 21-32 is the score. Five people in the chat. I hope you guys have hit that like button. I need the likes. I appreciate it. How many likes do we got? Only one like. Appreciate that, Garrett, for hitting that like button. Diabate scores the free throw. Yeah, I can count on my guy, Garrett, to hit that like button. Diabate, 1 of 2. It's a 10-point lead with 8 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second. D'Angelo Russell handling the ball up top, being guarded by Isaiah Wong. And now has to switch over on Sharp with a no-look bounce pass. Miles Bridges gets into the paint, kicks it back out. He thought about a three, step back, then he shoots a three. No good, no rebound. Ben Simmons brings the ball down the court. And the Knicks call a timeout. That's a Nets, the Nets. All right, we got a timeout on the court. Hornets struggling once again. None of your, a few of your big name players not playing. Like most of you know, Brandon Miller is done for the season with he had a wrist injury and ended up getting a surgery on that. So he's done for the rest of the year. Lamelo Ball injured his ankle 2 days ago in the game against the Lakers. And so now he is gone. I asked once he went down, I made the comment, all right, it's a possibility he could make the All-Star team. Right? So, will we see him? Will we see him in the All-Star game? Will he stay out? Because usually when this happens, when he gets injured, LaMelo stays out a good 4 or 5 games. All right, so will we see him back playing before the All-Star game so he can get in the All-Star game? I got a feeling he'll probably show up. It'll be weird if he doesn't play for the team, but then makes the All-Star team and then plays in the All-Star game. All right, Charlotte Hornets 12 wins, Brooklyn 14. And right now Hornets are struggling to score. They were outscored in the first quarter 26-19. They're being outscored in the second quarter 8-3. Leading scorers for both teams. For Brooklyn, it's going to be Johnson with 7. And for the Charlotte Hornets, Miles Bridges with 7. This kid right here, Ben Simmons, I've been saying 6.9 points a game. He scored 6.3. He is at his average scoring already. Guarantee he has 20 points tonight. kid's going to have 20 points tonight. All right, people always do their best against the Hornets. All right, Hornets with the ball. It's stripped from Miles Bridges. Ben Simmons all the way down, picks up his dribble. I think this is Wilson. Claxton with the crossover. 3-point shot is no good. Rebound, Hornets. This is Micic. Micic, I'm proud of you, son. You got hurt. I mean, that was a significant injury, I thought, and you're back playing again. Missed shot by Nick Smith Jr. Diabate had it on the block and gave it up. Sharp says, why not? Hey, these guys, we got these guys. They're not playing any basketball. Let me take this three, coach. Micic back to the other end and scores. This is Ben Simmons. Tried to back down Diabate, lost it momentarily. And Musa runs into Ben Simmons, and he's feeling it again. Hey, guys, I'm telling you, Musa has cracked ribs. He's got cracked ribs. Like, even a deep bruise, that hurts, but he's got, dude, his ribs. I guarantee he has a slight fracture. That hurts. He went back out there and gave it all he had. I don't know if he's going to go to the locker room or he's going to stay on the bench. Nope, he's gone. Simpson gets it to Wong. Isaiah Wong turned down the three. Then he decides to shoot it, and he hit it. Something positive for the Hornets. Going to have a big run right here, 27-36. 5 minutes and 28 seconds left on the clock. Ben Simmons has his back to Diabate. Gave that to Claxton. Come on, coach. You got to call that. I mean, ref, you got to call that, right? Wow. All that action going on down low with the forearm in a man's neck, and you didn't call it, but you call that. Okay, whatever. Johnson to the basket. He is fouled. I think that's going to be called on Simpson with 5 minutes and 14 seconds. Johnson goes to the free throw line. Nobody in the bonus right now. What's up, official Jaguar? Gator 9, what's going on there, sir? Appreciate it. Appreciate the raid. Thank you guys coming over from official Jaguar Gator 9. Guys, I guarantee you when if I do this thing long enough and I can have a following or numbers, I don't ever have to be a big time YouTuber. If I ever have a stream with decent numbers, I will definitely go raid somebody's channel. I've got a couple of people in mind that do this thing that are even a little bit smaller and have a smaller viewership than I do. It will be great to go over. I've did it once before, but hey, got to appreciate the people who do it for you and appreciate even more the people who actually come over and stop by because they were asked to do it by that YouTuber. Because those people can just say, "Hey, I hear you, but I'm not going over to anybody else's channel." Lou, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. I'm a Sixer fan. I know the pain. Bum Simmons. Yeah, if Isaiah would have taken off right there, he probably wouldn't have called that. All right, 38-29, 4 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock. It was the correct call, though. Yeah, Lou, but hey, at least your Sixers, they were winning. At least they've won some in the last 5 to 10 years. We've been struggling for that long. And it's bad because the fan base here in North Carolina is huge. And they come out to cheer for the Hornets. Even though you see some empty seats right there, usually, you know, especially if it's a decent team, people will come out in Charlotte. Claxton with the jumper. So when the Hornets start winning again, eventually, Simpson all the way to the other end. The floater is no good, but he's fouled on the play. Then, yeah, that place will be rocking. The place will be rocking. I mean, yeah, when I go, it doesn't matter. Even last year, we were doing so bad. Even when we were tanking, and I'm gonna say it because it darn sure looked like it. The last 20 games looked like the Hornets were tanking. All the starters were out. There were no starters. Even Brandon Miller continued to play, but everybody else was gone. That place was packed, man. The place was packed. My daughters happened to take me like twice in as many in 2 weeks. And the first time it was packed all the way up to the top. I think we were playing the Celtics. Anytime we play the Celtics, the fans pack the place out. It's North Carolina, but the Celtics are a big team here. Diabate at the other end, he's fouled. The Celtics are a well followed team here in North Carolina. Like I've never seen so many Celtics fans in the Hornet arena than I did the last time I went. But yeah, it was packed then, and then the next week we went back and it was packed. Come on, Diabate. All right, the Hornets finally get to 30 points. I always say if you can score 30 points a quarter, you can win basketball games. We are just getting 30 points, and there's 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. The only thing good about that is the Brooklyn Nets have only scored 40. Yes, I know NC is a huge basketball market. So one of these days, we hope to get the winning. I'm gonna. I don't want to say culture, but yeah, I guess winning culture back in this organization. Yeah, listen, we got Duke University, North Carolina State. Get a rebound, Hornets. Hornets get a rebound with 3 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. Curry passes it to Simpson. Skip passes over to Okogie. Okogie hadn't been able to take. Oh, Okogie with a bad pass and a lead pass at the other end. Ends up in a layup. Wow, Hornets had a chance right there to get this down to maybe even a 7-point game, and a bad pass by Okogie, who's been playing well. 42-31 is the score. We got a timeout on the court. Yeah, we've got North Carolina State, North Carolina, Duke, Wake Forest. Am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing one. I mean, now those are the major D1 colleges around here in North Carolina, and you got those people. You got all those people who are for those different teams, but then everybody cheers for the Hornets. I mean, a lot of those people come together to cheer for the Hornets. And if the Hornets start winning, I think they're going to win over a lot of other people. Even if they live in North Carolina and they cheer for other teams, they're not going to be able to help to cheer, but cheer for the Hornets also. just because they're from North Carolina. But yeah, maybe we'll get that winning culture back because the fans definitely deserve it down here. Zoe and LJ, I talk about that frequently because let's see, Hornets had some fun teams when I was a kid in the '90s. Yep, I had partial season Sixer tickets as a kid from '98 to '03. Cool. I was Kobe and Shaq. I saw Kobe and Shaq win their second ring. NBA was my main sport then, even over the NFL. Yeah. Speaking of Lonzo and Larry, when the Hornets let Alonzo go, that right there has been the downfall of the organization ever since then. Like you don't break a team up like that. Like you got to figure out a way to keep all those guys. Those guys take you as far as that team went that year. I think it was to the conference championship, and we lost that one. But to take you that far, and then you get rid of one of the main pieces. I don't know the actual problem with that or why, but I'm pretty sure he wanted to renegotiate the contract or whatever. It might have been his year to be a free agent, and somebody else offered more and the Hornets didn't. But we haven't really been good since then. Not that good. Never got back to that start. All right, we could talk about, not knowing that Kobe Bryant was going to be Kobe Bryant because we got him first round, our first pick, got him and quickly traded him for Vlade Divac. And then there was one more thing. Your main sport was the NFL. I meant the NBA. I never watched the NBA. It just wasn't interesting to me. I knew all the famous players, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, all those guys. But Michael Jordan is the reason why I started watching the NBA. Because once Michael Jordan graduated from North Carolina, I followed him. I just wanted to see how he's going to do in the pros. And so I watched every Bulls game I could watch that was on television back in the 80s. And through the 90s, I watched every one of them. But I was never a Bulls fan. I just wanted Michael Jordan to do well. That was it. I just wanted Michael Jordan to do well. So any team they played, I was for the Bulls. I do not have a red and black anything. I never bought those red and black ugly Air Jordan shoes. I never did it. I don't have a. Oh my gosh, we can't hit the Hornets can't hit an outside shot. I don't have one Jordan jersey. I don't have a Bulls jersey. Nothing with the Bulls on it. I was like, hey, I like Michael Jordan, but I I just never thought about buying anything and representing that team. And then the Hornets got a franchise, and I was sold. That was my team. Yeah, I still watch Michael Jordan. I still watch the Bulls. Still want them to do good until they played the Hornets. It was just like that. And ever since then, I think I have the same love for the Hornets as I do, or the Hornets, NBA and Hornets, as I do for the NFL. And of course, same thing with the NFL. I was a Dallas Cowboy. Till the Panthers came to town. And now it was harder for me to give up the Dallas Cowboys. It was hard for me to give up the Dallas Cowboys, but I eventually did. Back in the day when the Panthers beat them in their playoff run, and after that I was sold. I remember the buzz in Philly when Kobe was coming up. Yep. Yeah, I watched all Jordan I could watch. I was born in '84, so I was a be like Mike kid. When he retired, Iverson was my guy. I hear you. I didn't look. I was almost completely lost when Jordan retired. I was like, dude, what am I going to watch? But luckily for me, you know, the Hornets was around. So yeah, I just always wanted to see the Hornets do good. Just like now, I understand this feeling because I've come on. We cannot. Oh my gosh, we're looking like my Tar Heels, just turning the ball over. It's unforced errors. 48-33. Every time you turn the ball over, guys, that's a time. That's an attempt you don't get to score at your basket. Miles Bridges with the little bunny shot. 35-48. That's 4 points the Hornets have given up off bad passes in this quarter with a minute and 21 seconds left. Miles Bridges with a block. Taking up for it for his young guy Simpson, who got pushed down. Yeah, I liked Iverson too. Never watched him like I did Jordan though. All right, let's look at some. Let's get some. Let's look at the team stats real quick. All right, now this game is not over by any means, but it just doesn't feel like a Hornet win tonight. 48-35. Uh, Once again, Coach Lee, just like Coach Clifford and Borrego, having to just come up with makeshift starting lineups because we stay injured. I don't know if we need to get a different uh, physical regimen for these guys in the off season. Maybe a new training staff. I don't know what it is, but something has to be done. All right, another timeout. Uh, the Brooklyn Nets want to get a score right here, so they use another timeout. All right, 48-35. Brooklyn shooting 45% from the field. Hornets only shooting 28%. Brooklyn is 2 of 15 from the 3-point line. They are 13%. Hornets are 4 of 18 for 22%. Brooklyn's still ahead by a pretty darn good margin, just shooting 2-point baskets. Free throw shooting, Brooklyn 100%. Hornets 75%. They're 9 of 12. Rebounding goes to Brooklyn 25-18. Hornets don't have a lot of size out there. Assists, Brooklyn 12-6. Turnovers, both teams have 4. Just seems like the Hornets have more. Didn't mean to rhyme like right there. All right, Brooklyn gets the ball in. Double team. Shot is no good. Hornets got a minute on the clock to try to get a score. Okogie. Nick Smith Jr. looks like they're shooting a three to Simpson. Can't hit it. Hornets are dead cold. They are frozen from behind the 3-point line. But do you think they're going to stop shooting a three? Heck no. This is all we do. Turnover by Brooklyn. Hornets slow it down. Jeffries gets it to Okogie. Okogie with the little floater. Scores for the Hornets. Hornets not shooting the ball very well, but even it's an 11-point lead. Just seems like it's more. Wilson for three. Splash. Nick Smith Jr. back to the other end. He's being double teamed. Bad pass. Just another turnover. It leads to a fast break attempt at the other end, but Okogie with the deflection just 51-37. 4.5 points. The Hornets do something good and come back and do two things bad. Oh, don't hit that. Wow. All right, so right there at the other end, a ball is deflected out of bounds on a fast break. The Nets get it in, and Clarkson, I think his name's Clarkson, right? D'Angelo Russell had to shoot that one. D'Angelo Russell had to shoot that one, and it went off the back of the rim. Miles Bridges tried to get a rebound, and the big man behind him basically pushed his hands forward through the basket. So it looked like Miles Bridges slammed the ball through the net. It counted. So there's your score. 37-53. 37-53. Hornets have gone completely cold from behind the three-point line, but we've shot the heck out of the ball. We've shot it, and that's what we do. We're not hitting threes. We're going to shoot ourselves completely out of the game because we're not going to stop even the wide open shots. For me, it's like this. I mean, I get it, guys. Like, you know you can hit a three-point shot, right? You've done it before. It's like me playing golf. I know that I can hit a golf shot. I know I can hit the ball. But I may go through some times where I'm hitting it terribly, right? And then I look at that and I try to change, do something different. In basketball, you can think the same way, right? You can think the same way and say, I know I can hit this three-point shot. But what if you miss 7 of them in a row? You miss 7 and hit 1. You're 1 out of 7. You shoot 14. You're 2 out of 14. All those missed shots, and some of them wide open. I mean, was that a good choice, or should you have driven in and done maybe a shorter jumper, a shot that is much easier? I'm sorry, it is easier. I know in the pros you just say, hey, these guys, they can hit as many threes as they can, these little short jumpers. Wait a minute. Wrong answer. Drive in, take the little short jumper. Just get the points. If they swing me the ball, if I'm playing and I'm shooting threes and I'm just missing threes, well, the next time I have a wide open three, if nobody's on me, I'm going to take a step in and shoot that. I might even be able to take 2 dribbles and get closer. Maybe get to the elbow and pull up. Not us. We're just going to shoot the dang 3. All right, but anyway, let's go over these stats and take a little break, and then we'll be right back. Thank you guys who have joined me. I think we have 2 likes now. Thank you for hitting that like button. All right, we're going to go over the stats here. And There was one stat that I did not get a chance to go over as far as team stats. I want to take a look at that. And then wait for this big run the Hornets are going to have coming out of the second half. All right, maybe those three-point shots will start falling because they're definitely going to keep shooting. You can believe that. Hey, as we're getting this the stats set up here, thank you Original Jaguar Gator 9 for the raid, and thank you Lou for coming over from the raid. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. All right, Jalen Wilson. This for the Nets. Jalen Wilson and Williams have 7 points. Claxton has 6. He also has 6 rebounds. D'Angelo Russell, 4 points. Keon Johnson leads the Knicks in scoring, or the Nets in scoring with 9 points. The bench has scored 7, 12, 14, 18 points. Watford has 2 points. Big E has 7 points. Day'Ron Sharpe with 5, and Ben Simmons has 6 points. Ben Simmons also has 1 assist. That dude, I tell you what, just getting a paycheck. Yep, comes in, does a little bit, getting the paycheck. He is leading their team in assists, not points, in assists. And tonight against the Hornets, he already has his average, and he's played 11 minutes. Not even a quarter. All right, for the Charlotte Hornets, Taj Gibson with 9 minutes did not score. He got 2 rebounds. Okogie only with 2 points so far today. He's got 1 stat in everything except blocks. Miles Bridges to lead all scorers for the Hornets with 9 points. He also has 5 rebounds. Micic has 5 points. He got hurt in the first quarter and actually tried to come back. I got respect for that. And Micic, before he went out, had 5 rebounds. Nick Smith Jr. only 2 points tonight so far. He is 0 of 5. He's 0 of 5 from behind the 3-point line. If that tells you how the Hornets are shooting the 3. Diabate, 6 points and 1 rebound. Seth Curry has 1 3. Jeffries hasn't scored yet. Isaiah Wong has 3 points. He hit 1 3. And KJ Simpson has 7 points. So the Hornets altogether are 4 of 19 from behind the 3-point line. Finally, with the team stats, let's start at the bottom because we just about finished. The last time we talked about it, largest lead for the Nets has been 16 points. Points in the paint go to the Nets, 32-16. Fast break points, Nets, 14-1. 14-1. But here's the problem though. At least 4 of those have come off of turnovers for the Hornets. Both teams have 5 turnovers. All right, the last game, the Nets won over the Hornets by 1 point. 116-115. All right, let's see if the Hornets can come out and get start scoring a little bit. They are at home. You would think that they would shoot the ball a little better at home, heck, a lot better at home, the way things are going right now. But we will see. Let me leave you guys with a little bit of let's leave the box score for the Hornets up. You know what? We'll leave it for the Nets, and then when we get back here, we'll put the Hornets up for a few minutes. But thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with me. Make sure you hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Thank you for the 3 likes. I appreciate it. All right, here the Hornets come. I feel a run. All right, we can't do it like that though. Micic back on the floor. That's my guy. All right, we had to put on some more Hornet gear. Anything to get the mojo working. All right, 54 to 37. The third quarter has just started. All right, Claxton one of two. Micic back on the floor. Hey, knowing hey, he got to gotta help his guys out. He comes out shooting, misses it. Taj Gibson with the rebound, gets it back out to Nick Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. gets to the Okogie. Okogie can't hit a three, man. He's been hitting that three with no problem up until he started. Short shot, might have been rejected. Micic finds Nick Smith. He gets it to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges passes it back out to Nick Smith. Micic. Come on, Miles. You got to shoot that. Miles with the little baby jumper. It's good. 39-54. D'Angelo Russell brings it down, slows it down. Micic guarding him. Get back, drop back. What are we doing? Oh, come on. That's not a good switch. 3-point shot by Williams negates all of that the Hornets just did. And one. Nick Smith Jr. He shoots another three. In and out, but Josh Okogie tips it in. 41 to 57 is the score. 9 minutes and 52 seconds. Oh. Not sure who this is right here, but tried to take that on Taj Gibson. Taj blocks it with the right hand. A lot of pushing off right there. Johnson gets his feet set. The shot is off. Taj Gibson with the rebound. Nick Smith Jr. gets at the Miles. Miles swings to Micic. Micic jump back or fall back. Fall away jumper is no good. D'Angelo Russell to an open man under the basket. Just no defense by the Hornets. 59-41. Like I said, the Hornets do a couple of things good, and then they'll just come back and do something that's just awfully bad. Miles Bridges gets it to Taj Gibson. Taj with the reverse layup doesn't work. Claxton going to the basket strong against Taj. Draws a foul. 59-41. 8 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. The Hornets were keeping the 10-point hang around, if you will, to these Nets. And but slowly but surely here, the Nets have just basically doubled it up on them. No ability to score. (41-60) is the score. 8 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third. Claxton hits both of his free throws. All right, just Micic bringing the ball down the court. Miles Bridges shot is blocked. Actually, it's a goaltend call. Nets moving the ball around now. D'Angelo Russell says, hey, let's run this play. Double screen set up top. Miles Bridges picks up D'Angelo Russell. Now Diabate. They kick it. 3-point shot. No good. Saved by Miles Bridges. Miles throws the pass over to Okogie. Okogie going strong to the basket. Kicks that to Micic. Micic finds Okogie. Okogie with the dunk on the baseline. Good pass by Micic. 45-61. 7 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. Nick Smith Jr. picks up D'Angelo Russell. Full court. Russell with a handoff. Now they swing it, nearly stolen by Diabate. This is Claxton. Claxton gets that ball up top. I think this is Wilson. Skip pass over to the corner. Wide open three. Is good. Wilson with the jumper. Pros usually hit wide open threes. Micic loses, just leaves the ball. Another unforced turnover leads to 2 more points at the other end and possibly 3. This is Johnson. 45-66. I got a feeling this is how I'm going to be feeling Saturday when the Tar Heels take on the Blue Devils. I hope not, but I just got a feeling it's going to be the same. All right, a lot of turnovers. Not a lot of turnovers, but the turnovers that are happening at the wrong time. When the Hornets figure out a way to get a couple of baskets, they basically give it right back to the Nets. Nets, once again, not a team that is doing very well at this point in the season. But I hate to say it, but everybody loves when they see the Hornets on their schedule because it's an easy win. They're expected to win. Put it that way. All right, my my predictions of Hornets winning have definitely was ramped up because of the 3-game winning streak we went in. We lost one and we won another one, so 4 games there. But that's when we had everybody together, and we just can't keep that together. We can't keep that going for an extended period of time. I don't think the Hornets have had 20 games in the last 3 years where there was all their starters played. There's always going to be someone out or a group of people out, and the coach has to put people in different places, and it makes it hard on the coach. It makes it hard on the players. You got this starting group in practice or whatever, and then next thing you know, we got to just start throwing people in there, and just everybody's hurt. All right, but we're gonna continue this tonight. We're gonna be positive. Whew. That's another game tonight, just at home. Hornets had a 9-game home stand. And I think we won maybe 1. so far. But that's because we just can't keep everybody on the floor. All right, but we're gonna just continue to be as positive as we can be. So it's going to be 14-8 this quarter. So far, the Nets have won every quarter. But I mean, you can expect that the Nets. Well, I can't say the Nets are playing their starting group because they're not. All right, Hornets shoot a three is Miles Bridges, no good. Diabate fighting Micic under the basket, gets the rebound. Nick Smith Jr. kicks that. Micic has to shoot a three. He hits it. Ben Simmons back in the game. 48-67. He passes it. They hand it right back to him. This is Claxton with the ball being guarded by Miles Bridges. Ben Simmons says, give it back to me. He has Diabate on him. Spin move. Follow away jumper is no good. Another shot clock violation. Seth Curry back in the game. 48-67. 19-point lead by the Brooklyn Nets. Once again, the Hornets are just going to have to try to get back into this game a basket at a time, defensive possession at a time. Miles Bridges has it blocked out of there. It's just a block, Miles. Let's go, baby. I appreciate you going to the basket, but it's just a block. Don't complain. All right, Hornets ball. Micic waiting to get it in. Get it in. They get it into Curry. He turns down the three. Miles shoots a three. Another rebound by Micic. Curry to Micic. Micic going to be called for a travel. 5:43 on the clock in the third quarter. Hornets 48. Brooklyn 67. What's up, Edward? Edward Ramos, what's going on? Funny that that's a watch party for this. True, but it's my Hornets. So Micic for three, can't hit it. Rebound. It's not. It's a watch party, but I'm basically in here by myself. All right, Brooklyn moving the ball around. They get in the paint. Foul's going to be called on Woma. Is his name? Actually, I think it's going to be called on Micic, but it's Uwoma, I think is his name, is fouled. He's going to be on the free throw line, number 12. 67-48, 67-48. Nobody in the bonus right now. It's 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third. The free throw is good. All right, it's a 20-point lead by the Nets, soon to be 21. He misses. Rebound. Jeffries. All right, Simpson in the game for Micic. Micic nursing a I'm pretty sure it's a rib injury, but he's fighting through it. Curry. Little jump shot, no good. Diabate with the rebound. He can't score. Yeah. Missed that layup. Hey, I saw a little pull-up jumper that time by Curry. Curry with a pull-up jumper. That's a lost art in the NBA. Musa. Musa with his free throw. Musa. In the Bible, that was what the Jewish people call Moses. Ball tipped out. Hornets get it. Miles Bridges with the double clutch. Fouled on the play. Hornets might be able to get a quick 4 points here with the clock stop. Israelites, Jewish people, Israelites. Musa was Moses. Miles hits a free throw. That is going to be a 4 points for the Hornets. Ben Simmons wide open. Offensive foul. What? Musa is going to be basically ran over by Ben Simmons, and they call a foul on Ben Simmons. We got to take a look at that. Come on, ref. Are you serious? That's a foul? Wow. You got to challenge that. Come on, baby. Where was Ben Simmons going anyway? All right, 68-52, 68-52. Coach's challenge. The Hornets win a good amount of their challenges, so let's see if they can win this one. Tell you what, we've seen stranger things, so it looks like Ben Simmons pushed off there, but the resume say we didn't see enough. We didn't see enough to overturn it. Yeah, that's comical. As comical as Edward Ramos saying it's funny that it is a watch party for this game. It is funny, but hey, that's what I do, like, for my Hornets, and I got you for both of these teams. 12 and 32 team. 12 and 31 and a 14 and 33. Hey, it is what it is. All right, I feel like I need to let's make a poll question. Start a poll question. What should the poll question be? Can the Hornets score at least 85 points tonight? Let's put, will the Hornets score? All right, will the Hornets score 85 points tonight? And we're going to start the poll right there. All right, we got 3 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. And like I said, stranger things have happened, and they call that still a foul on Musa. But Ben Simmons at the free throw line is not an automatic get, but he does get the first one. I said he scored 20 points tonight against the Hornets. Well, let's see. Misses one. Miles Bridges to the basket. Just turns and goes. And he's fouled on the play. So Miles Bridges can score 3 right here. 4 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. 4 minutes. And 19 seconds left in the third. Hornets right now are outscoring the Nets. 16-18. But the Nets come back and get a score right here. (69-55). This is Wilson with the ball. Picks up his dribble. Ben Simmons sets the screen up top. 3 seconds to shoot. Splash. All right, Hornets, just don't turn the ball over here, and you're good. Just don't turn it over. Simpson. Oh, you had a pull-up. You had it right there. 5 seconds to shoot. Miles Bridges pulls up for 3. He's fouled, shooting the 3. 2.6 seconds on the clock. Got him on the elbow. .31 seconds left in the third. Can Miles hit his free throws? He hits the first one. Ding, ding. Got a poll question. Nobody's voted yet. Ah, Miles, come on, baby. You can't miss free throws like that. We got to keep scoring threes. Miles misses the second. Beekman. Did he play for Clemson last year? Yeah. 56-72. Miles with one more free throw, and he hits it. All right, 72-57. Ben Simmons not going to shoot that 3. You don't have to worry about it. He wants to set the screen up top, then roll. Tosh Gibson back out there. Watburn, whatever his name is, scores 2. Jeffries gets that ball to Gibson. Gibson finds Seth Curry for 3, and Seth Curry hits his 900th 3. And they give a wide open jumper to the Nets, and they get it right back. Come on, Hornets. Play some defense. Hustle back. Curry gives that to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges, what a terrible pass. What are we doing? How many times are we going to turn the ball over today? Just unforced errors. And another 3. That's an unforced error. They give it right back to him. 2 threes. Now it's back to 20. You did all that work. And because one person doesn't get back, because a turnover, just a unforced error, just a crazy turnover. And another turnover. This time Curry throws it away to no one. It's just hard to watch, guys. It's hard to watch. And I understand that's why a lot of these guys don't start, but come on, baby. You're pros, and you just don't turn the ball over. Dang. Alley-oop. And the Nets are having fun tonight. 82-60. Back up to a 22-point lead. Wow. Hornets made some leeway. And then turned the ball over. Gibson gets a rebound, and he's going to be fouled with 1 minute and 38 seconds on the clock. Wow. If the Hornets could have just hung on, they could have just continued what they were doing there just less than a minute ago, they could have got this back down to 10. But the turnovers and then the not getting back and protecting the the three. Three threes doesn't do any good when you score and then you let the other team come down and get them right back. All right, 82 to 60. 82 to 60. The question of the night, will the Hornets score at least 85 points tonight? Two free throws missed by Gibson. And a turnover by the Nets with a minute and 35 seconds left. Brooklyn just about at 85. You got to believe, even if the Hornets score 85, they won't beat the Nets. The Nets will definitely score more than 85 points. Offensive foul called, a bad screen. Isaiah Wong scores, but ball's going to the other end. .14. Give and go. Layup is good. It's just really getting bad. It's just very hard to watch. And a travel for the Hornets. The Hornets can't get out of their own way. 84 to 60, now a 24-point lead. 58.6 seconds left in the third. Ben Simmons, not looking to score, but looking to assist, gets it to number 8. Not sure who this is. Ben Simmons rolls to the basket, but number 8 says, I got you. Rebound, Taj Gibson. 38 seconds on the clock. Simpson misses everything. Out of bounds to the Hornets. Simpson. Josh gets the rebound. Back to Juan. Juan shoots a three. He hits it. 17 seconds on the clock. Shouldn't expect anything less than the Knicks being able to score right here. 84 to 63. Brooklyn now with 4 seconds to shoot. All right, at least it won't be a three. Ben Simmons high off the glass. It's not going to be any good anyway. Another shot clock violation. Hornets had a little run there, but then they let the Knicks run right back over them. We got one vote in the house, one vote. I'm interested to see what that one person thinks. Will the Hornets score at least 20 points? 80 points. Sir Samuel, what's going on? Hornets will come back. Well, Sir Samuel, you know what? You're my guy. Because you have more faith right now than I do in the Hornets. I haven't seen enough out of the group of guys the Hornets still have playing tonight to see that's possible. I hope it is, but I just don't see it right now. I don't see that happening. All right, 84 to 63. Man, we got the Clippers and then Denver. Wow. That's another 2 ugly games coming up. The Hornets might step up and play well. I just don't think they're going to win either of those games. These are the games right here that you got to have. That's why I'm a little bit upset because, even though we've got some injuries, there's still some guys who could be playing. Like Josh Green could play tonight. He's a starter. He should be playing. Mark Williams could play tonight. He's a starter. He should be playing. Not this injury management. What are you managing? Why is he not playing? It's not like we are playoff bound It's not like you're saving them for the end of the season, right? Let them play in these games that we have a chance to win. Just like the game against the Trailblazers a few games ago. LaMelo nor Miles played. That was a gettable game, and two of our best players not playing. This is a winnable game. We've got 12 wins. They've got 14. So you don't let our tallest, biggest guy on the court on the team play. He doesn't play. Right? LaMelo's hurt. Then Josh Green. We set Josh Green. Josh Green's not playing. What is he managing? He'll be playing the next game. Just crazy. Right? And then at the end of the year, everybody's looking at Coach Lee saying Coach Lee's not a good coach because these guys aren't winning. It's some things that Coach Lee could do better, I think. But these guys not playing, just taking breaks, like Nick Smith Jr. can't hit a three. But like I said, is not going to stop shooting. I guess you got to shoot when you got it there. D'Angelo Russell shoots a three. It's short. 63-84. Diabate is held. And so Diabate, I don't know if he'll go to the line on that. Nope, this ball's going to be side out. Micic picks up his dribble. Another turnover. Look, even if you're going for that pass, how about a bounce pass? D'Angelo Russell turns down the three, kicks it, 3-point shot, off the mark, rebound, Nick Smith Jr. Nick Smith loses it, or is stripped, fast break basket at the other end for D'Angelo Russell, and a lot of points. At least 8 points have been scored that way by the Nets. Just turnovers by the Hornets and free layups at the other end. Micic picks up his dribble. Gets that to Okogie. Okogie going strong to the basket. Kicks it. Micic, open three. He shoots it. He hits it. He's been the best three-point shooter we've had today. And you would think this is who we're going to get the ball to shoot the three. Nope. Whoever's open shoots the three on the Hornets. Just don't play the game well. And the backdoor pass again. No defense by the Hornets. 66-88. You see other teams do it, and you just wonder why the Hornets can't do it. Why is it not that easy? Okogie, what are you complaining about? You got a foul, buddy. What are you complaining? You got a foul. Didn't he? Or was it just knocked out of bounds? I guess it was just knocked out of bounds, yeah. That had to be a foul, right? I understand Okogie complaining about that one. I thought that was a foul. Is he not on the free throw line? Got to be on the free throw line. Coach is talking to nope, it wasn't. Diabate, get up. Diabate with the slam. Diabate with the slam. The only thing bad is still a 20-point lead by the Nets. Okogie picking up his man full court. Okogie going to end up getting a technical foul. Look at the guys on the bench like, so what? All right, 9 minutes and 41 seconds left in this game. A 20-point lead by the Nets. Claxton hands that off to D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell trying to maneuver. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Diabate with the hustle. You got to go to the basket on that. And coach, a ref could have called a foul there. Who's that? D'Angelo Russell definitely holding Musa back. I do agree with Isaiah attacking the basket on that. He's on the line. Hits his first free throw. Sir Samuel, Hornets will come back. Well, they're gonna do it right here. 9 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. They gotta do it right here because if not, it won't happen. And 2 free throws by Isaiah Wong. All right, this is Johnson bringing the ball down. Watch it, Musa. You're going to get called for a foul. I thought Michi was able to get his hands out of the way, but evidently not. All right, nobody in the bonus, so it's going to be side out. Claxton with the ball now. Hands at D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell gets caught in the air, was able to get rid of the ball. Spin move, strip. Attack the basket. Attack it. Attack. There you go. Oh, we got to hit that. Musa kicked it out to Okogie. Hadn't hit a 3 all game, but there it is. Josh Okogie with a 3, 73-88. 73-88. And we have a timeout. Sir Samuel, you might be on to something. Nah, but it's good to see these guys not give up and continue to play. All right, 88-73. Still a big lead. A nice cushion by the Brooklyn Nets. All right, Jalen Wilson with 10 points. Ziari Williams with 13 points. Nick Claxton has 11. D'Angelo Russell with 6 points. He's got 7 assists and 7 rebounds. Keon Johnson with 16 points. Watford, 9 points. What is his name? Ibuwama. Ibuwama. We're gonna say it like that. Eve Boom Wan. I can't say his name. Big E, 11 points. Ibumawan. Let's say it like that. Sharp. Hadn't heard from Sharp in a while. He's got 5 points with 10 minutes. Ben Simmons, 7 points. Taj Gibson for the Hornets has not scored. He does have 8 rebounds, however. Okogie, 9 points. Bridges has 21 points. Michich with 11. Nick Smith Jr. with 2. Diabate, 9 points. Curry, 6 points. Wong with 8. And Simpson with 7. The bench has scored, what's that, 15, 23, 30 points. 30 points by the bench. That's great for a Hornets bench, especially when we don't have our regular starters out there, right? So Curry has 9 points, 900 threes in his career. Diabate 9 points. Curry has 6 points. Isaiah Wong with 8 and Simpson with 7. All right, back at it. All right, guys, I'm going to have to take a little break here. Got some something to take care of. And I'll be right back. No threes. 79-96. Wow. All right, missed shot. Missed shot opportunity. Wide open three. Hits nothing. 79-96. Point lead. With 4 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock, it's 79 points for the Hornets. Like my question said, will they get 85? That was my guess, that they will at least get 85. Ben Simmons gets into the paint. That little runner is no good. Rebound, Diabate gets that to Miles Bridges. Oh, Miles, I thought he was going to kick it into overdrive and get to the basket. Spin move. Looking to kick it. Misses everything. It's been some horrible shots by the Hornets, man. Just missing everything. Like, I think these guys have size over the Hornets. That's one thing. Micic. Get your hand up, baby. Don't let him shoot it. Dang. All those. Never mind. I'm going to stop complaining. There's no need to complain. Back to a 20-point lead. All right, there was a little bit of run there, Sir Samuel, but, I think that is gone by the wayside now. The Hornets just struggling to score today. Let's take a look at the box scores and see. The Hornets are a 3-point shooting team. I didn't say a 3-point scoring team. I said a 3-point shooting team. That's what we do. We don't have a great inside presence. Well, I mean, heck, let's face it. We don't have any inside presence, especially when Mark Williams is not playing. But if we look at the Hornets' 3-point shooting tonight, they are 10 of 34 for 29.4%. The Brooklyn Nets are not too much better. They're 10 of 32. Well, their percentage is going to look better than the Hornets, of course. Field goal percentage for the Nets, 48.7 from the field. The Hornets, 33.8. So, I mean, the Hornets can have, when everybody's hitting the 3-point shot, we're going to be decent because that's what we do. And it's not like it's not a team of, their concept of how to score the three is not find the hot guy. Find the guy that's shooting. Like right now, I can tell you that Micic for the Hornets probably has a better 3-point shooting percentage than anybody on the floor. Yeah, except maybe Curry. So for me, if I'm on the court and I'm trying to win, I'm looking for Micic and I'm looking for Curry if they're on the court at the same time. Even if I have a wide open three, I'm trying to create to get those guys the ball so they can shoot it. Curry is 2 of 3 from behind the 3-point line. Micic is 4 of 6. Yeah, 4 of 6. Now, look at what everybody else is. Okogie usually shoots a good 3. He's 1 of 3. Look, Miles Bridges is 1 of 7. Stop shooting. Another turnover. Unforced. No need to throw that. Unforced. Isaiah Wong, 2 of 3. KJ Simpson, stop shooting. 0 of 4. Nick Smith Jr., stop shooting. 0 of 7. Get it to the guys who are scoring if we shoot a three. Everybody else, I'm not saying stop shooting, period. Stop shooting threes. You go to the basket. Create. If we want to get a three, you need a 3-point shot, you drive and kick it out. Pick the dang ball up, Hornets. This is just crazy. All right, but they miss it, and the Hornets get the ball. All right, let's see. Who's the shooter? Micic on the court. Let's see if we shoot a three, will Micic shoot it? You're going to have to drive and kick. Micic, get yourself open. Miles. Tosh blocked out of there. Miles finally gets it. He scores. I bet you they didn't even know where Micic was if they needed to kick it out. They would hate me on this team because I'd be yelling out who to get the ball to. Alley-oop. A foul's going to be called on the alley. 81-99, 2 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. I think the Hornets will score at least 85 points. Claxton at the line. He rattles one in. Hey, thanks for the 3 likes, guys. I appreciate it. And thanks for 100 views. That's a lot better than the 50 and 60 we've been getting at times. All right. If the game was more exciting, I'm sure we'd probably have more views. All right. Here we go. Miles Bridges slows things down to a snail's pace, pointing at whom, I don't know. Micic is your 3-point shooter. Miles shoots again. Can't hit it. Find Micic. He's a 3-point shooter. I don't know what we were doing right there. Move the ball around. You got 2 minutes, 20-some seconds on the clock. We move the ball around, and Miles takes a shot, and he is not shooting a good 3-point basket. Like, we're not even looking. They have no idea who to get the ball to there. Simpkins about to go to sleep. Is this guy on the baseline? Back up so you can see him and, all right, they hand off there. They switch. Nick Smith Jr. stays with his man, but Johnson with another score. Pretty sure he's the leading scorer. All right, Nick Smith Jr. gets that ball to Miles Bridges. Miles, you got to go to the basket. No 3-point shot for you, buddy. He loses it, and it is kicked, so it's going to stay Hornets ball. Diabate comes back in with 1 minute and 32 seconds on the clock. Taj Gibson did not do a bad job today. The old man. 81-102. We might be a little bit short. Because it looks like coach is taking all the starters out. Micic now has the ball. They're reaching on him. Micic gets it to Diabate. Diabate with the floater. That's good. Hornets need to score 2 more points in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Depends on how long this possession down here lasts for the Nets, if the Hornets will even take another shot. Spin move, Beeman to the basket. Layup, no good. Hornets finally get the rebound. Nick Smith Jr. Diabate loses it. Wow. Brooklyn, 50 seconds on the clock. They decide to slow it down. May not even take this shot. But if they do, you can't get mad at them. Floater. It's good by Beekman. Musa, 31 seconds on the clock. And an alley-oop goes awry. Simpson misses the lay. And the Hornets don't get to 85. They get to 83 with 17.5 seconds on the clock. And yeah, Brooklyn gets their 15th win. I'm always going to cheer for the Hornets, but just the things we do are just upsetting because it's like I don't know. Are we really trying to win games? Are we really trying to win games? Are you really trying to win games when you set guys out just for injury management? You played the whole last game 2 games ago. You weren't hurt at the end of the game. All of a sudden, here, you're playing a team that only has 2 wins more than you do. And the Hornets come out with this injury management thing. The some of the only size we've got doesn't play. Mark Williams, Josh Green. I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure. Did Josh Green get hurt in the last game? I don't remember him getting hurt. I don't remember anything happening to Josh Green. I might be wrong, but I don't remember that. That was 2 games ago, 2 days ago. He doesn't play. He's a starter. He doesn't play. Okay. Lamelo Ball really twisted his ankle. He's out. We know he's going to be out. He's going to probably be out for. He's probably not going to come back till after the All-Star game. Probably not. All right. I will tell you this. I'm going to be done if he doesn't play and then ends up making the All-Star team and then playing. Yeah, I'm going to be done with it. I'm going to be done with Charlotte as far as, like, I'm not going to stop watching them. That's still my team. But as far as this organization and what they do, like, you got to get some new guys in there. I'm done with whoever's there and what they're doing because they're just not doing it correctly. Do we have to get new management, new trainers, or I don't know, to keep these guys healthy? And then the next 2 games with the Clippers and then Denver, it's over, bro. Like, we ain't winning those games. We ain't winning those games. You can forget it. You can forget it. We're not winning those games. All right? But yeah, just too many turnovers tonight, not able to score. We're an outside scoring team without our starting group. There's no such thing as a fast break basket. Too many run outs by the other team. And the Hornets weren't going to win that one. 104-83. Ben Simmons living his best life. I just come out there, I play 15 minutes, and I get off the court, and I make millions. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at the box scores. Thank you guys for for watching and hanging out, watching this game, doing the watch party with me. Not too much of a great party, but the first thing let's go over are the scores by quarter. First quarter, Brooklyn 26-19. Second quarter, Brooklyn 27-18. Third quarter, Brooklyn 31-26. Fourth quarter, 20 points apiece. Brooklyn controlled the game from beginning to end. Ended up winning the game 83-104, 21-point lead. Brooklyn, once again, they were nursing a 4-game losing streak or a 5-game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-game losing streak. No. We're reading it backwards. No, yeah, we're right. Yeah. All right, until tonight. They snap a 7-game losing streak. Even they beat the Trailblazers. But Um, so let's go to the box scores. Box scores: Wilson 15, Williams 13, Claxton with 12, Russell with 6 points, Johnson with 18. Off the bench, Watford 9 points, E-Man with 14, Sharp 5 points. He only played 10 minutes. Ben Simmons 23 minutes tonight, 10 points. Uh, he did have 6 assists. Beekman 2 points. For the Charlotte Hornets, Todd Gibson did not score. He did have 10 rebounds, though. 10 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 2 assists. Okogie, 9 points, probably his least amount of offense compared to the points. He played 26 minutes tonight. Miles Bridges, 23 points. Micic had 15. Nick Smith Jr. only 2 points tonight. He was 0 of 7 from the floor. Excuse me, he was 1 of 10 from the floor, 0 of 7 from behind the arc. Musa Diabate, 13 points, 8 rebounds. Pretty darn good game, if I do say so myself. Curry had 6 points. He was 2 of 3 from behind the arc, 2 of 6 from the floor. Jeffries, 21 minutes, did not score tonight. Isaiah Wong had 8 points off the bench. And KJ Simpson had 7 points, but he was 0 of 4 from behind the 3-point line. So, it was something I wanted to look at and just discuss, but I can't think of it right now. All right, let's just move on. There's probably one person still in here right now anyway. All right, the Hornets shot 33% from the field, and the Nets 48.8 points from the field. Look, guys, that's a great percentage to shoot from the field, but I'm gonna tell you some of the layups at the Hornets gave up at least 8 points, just wide open threes, uh, wide open layups. Just and after we try to make a run, you try to make a run and then you don't get back. The runouts like that right there that killed us. The unforced errors, turnovers leading to points, and we can look at that right here. I think that was one of the things I wanted to look at. Field goal percentage, there it is right there. 3-point shooting, Brooklyn 31.3, Hornets 28.6. Neither team won the game from behind the arc. Free throw shooting 80% for Brooklyn, 16 to 20. The Hornets only shot 68%, 17 to 25. That's not good. Rebounds, believe it or not, the Hornets out rebounded Brooklyn, 52 to 40. Brooklyn had 26 assists to the Hornets 18. 11 steals from Brooklyn, 6 for the Hornets, 8 blocks to 7. Turnovers. Brooklyn had 11, but the Hornets had 17. 17. Fast break points. This is a big reason why the Hornets lost. 21 to 1. 21 fast break points, and a lot of those came off steals or bad passes or, just long or rebounds. Just Hornets not getting back. You can't win like that. Points in the paint, 54 to 34. Brooklyn, largest lead, 24. All right. Hey, I can't cheer for any other team. I just can't. It's just bad that the team that I cheer for is this bad. And unless the house is cleaned, it's going to continue to be like this. Like at this point right now, we can get rid of everybody and just start completely over. We can just start over. We might want to keep at this point. Let's keep Brandon Miller. Let's build around Brandon Miller. We keep saying we need to put pieces around Lamelo, and Lamelo's a good scorer, but if we let him go, I would not. I won't be upset. I'm not gonna be upset. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Lamelo is not a bad player. He'll make a team a good. I don't know if he'll. I don't know if he'll start anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he will start anywhere besides the Hornets right now. Like right now. I mean, teams under us, yeah, he may take somebody's spot, but a major team that's got playoff implications, I don't think he would start anywhere. I just don't. And if he does, I think he'd be unhappy for a while because I don't see any other team letting him come out and shoot the way he does. Like, okay, the Lakers get rid of uh D'Angelo, right? What if they could have got Lamelo? Would that work with the way Lamelo plays? You think LeBron James would be like, oh, I'm okay with you shooting from the Laker logo back here, you know, 10 feet behind, 8 feet behind the 3 point line? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. The Hornets have paid Lamelo Ball a lot of money uh, for the next 5 years. I guess anything could be done. You could trade people and whatever. But I believe the Hornet organization still thinks we need to build around Lamelo. And you could, but again, I think you need a coach that's going to change everything. And I think you need an organization that'll let the coach change everything. Right now, I don't think we got what it takes there. All right, but anyway, hey, Hornets lose tonight. I'm not sure when I'll be back on. It may be the North Carolina Duke game. All right, but until then, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.